Governor Greg Abbott was at the Midland Horseshoe Arena today to speak about the ongoing fentanyl crisis. Our Tyler Dupnick is out there and has more on this story.
That's right, Alex. It was a very important roundtable discussion and subsequent press conference today at the Midland Horseshoe Arena as Governor Greg Abbott and a number of high-ranking officials, both from the state of Texas and the Midland-Odessa area, were in attendance. And the main topic of discussion was fentanyl.
One pill can kill. Fentanyl is the single deadliest drug threat our nation has ever encountered. One Midland hospital experiences, on average, one fentanyl overdose every single day. Over 75,000 people died from fentanyl-related overdoses from February of 2021 to February of 2022, and it's only getting worse. Right now, the leading cause of death between 18 and 45-year-olds is fentanyl overdoses. And in the last year, Texas law enforcement has seized enough fentanyl to kill every American. On Wednesday, Governor Greg Abbott signed an executive order to designate Mexican drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, while also sending a letter to President Biden and Vice President Harris urging them to do the same. Governor Abbott says that cartels lace ordinary pills with fentanyl to disguise its presence, and it only takes a minute amount to kill a person. Governor Abbott spoke out today about this deadly issue that he calls a fentanyl crisis.
But here's a point that we all must come to grips with. America needs to awaken to the reality. There is enough fentanyl on our streets right now where all Americans can lose their lives to a drug that is completely invisible to them. This is extraordinarily dangerous and could be a weapon of mass destruction imposed by Mexican drug cartels.
The governor also says that the uptick in fentanyl-related deaths is directly related to issues at our border.
Is directly related. So fentanyl, the subcomponents of fentanyl are almost always made in China. And then they are exported to Mexico. And it's the cartels in Mexico that then combine those elements and lace them onto pills and then export those into Texas and into the United States.
The proliferation of fentanyl has grown while the age of distributors has decreased into high schools, truly making it a threat to everyone, including West Texas.
And by God, please, if you're a parent, be a nosy parent. If you see something in your child's room that doesn't look right, there's a pill that you know they're not prescribed, why is it there? Be that parent.
Governor Abbott also wants to reclassify fentanyl overdoses as fentanyl poisonings while increasing punishment to murder for anyone who knowingly supplies it to a person who ends up dying from it. Eliminating the suppliers is the main focus to disrupt this epidemic.
It was during the press conference that Governor Abbott signed this executive order into place, and he also sent this letter to President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris, emphasizing one more time how important this fentanyl issue is, and it can't be taken lightly, certainly. As you can see, it's a very, very serious issue, Alex.